I bet she gets all the channels with that thing on her neck.
It's for communication with the mothership. What Melanie's putting down and I'm picking up is that we are doing a video about the things we have in the car that help us deal with the great gift that is Penelope.
That was a good take. Right. And it's dinner time. What a great time to pull out your din-dins. But quiet on the set for a moment, please. Okay, I think we're gonna have to feed her.
Van life doesn't mean you have to leave your pet behind. It means you get to take them with you. Everywhere. Even with their smelly farts. One of the things that we absolutely needed was a tracker for Penelope. Because she is bonkers. And she mountain bikes with us and hikes with us and does everything with us. So we don't know where we are half the time. Or ever. And Penelope really doesn't know. So we gotta keep track of her. So we have this Garmin Alpha 100, and it's got 4 miles of range. It's the mini, because Penelope's like a mini German Shorthair. And it's got a tone, it's got vibration, it's got a shock if she's a bad girl.
The only con with these collars, these Garmin Alpha 100 collars, is the price. We're gonna put the link below if you're interested in checking it out. It is a big investment, but it's one that we felt was absolutely necessary, just being that we were gonna be mountain biking with her and hiking in places that we've never been, that are typically very remote, and none of us know where we are.
Hey, good girl, come on in. You hungry?
Dinner! Just kidding, it's not dinner time. And that jingle that you hear is not part of the collar. Tell us all about that jingle. Why don't you, Penelope?
So also, on her collar, we added a bear bell. So like our first trip in the van, really, we went to Wyoming and saw a bear. It was a black bear, so it was tiny. But,
oh shit,
you know,
where's
it
your
just
lab?
kind of...
Melanie.
gave us the idea that she needs a bell.
Penelope likes to drink a lot of water. As you can see, she just drank an entire bowl full of water there. I'll put you down. Hi. Now, this next part of our tips wasn't exactly designed into the van, and actually we didn't even think about it beforehand, before moving in, and that is Penelope's water bowl and where to put it. In our scenario, we have a shower, which lended itself perfectly to put Penelope's water bowl in there. Why? Because the shower is obviously waterproof. There's a drain that runs to the outside. And as has happened most times that we're on a bumpy road, Penelope's water bowl is full, it splashes around, the water spills out, and luckily it's inside the shower pan and not on the floor at all where we have our wood flooring. Hot tip number, I don't know because I don't know the sequence of these. How to pick up dog hair in the van. Now, Penelope doesn't really shed that much in comparison to your average high-shedding dogs, but she still sheds nonetheless. Those average high-shedding dogs are your golden retrievers, your Labradors, your every other dog. Now, Penelope doesn't shed that much, but there's still hair to be picked up. And for that, we have this roller, I'll talk about it in a second, and a vacuum. State-of-the-art Dirt Devil. We picked this up at Target. We could throw a link below if you want, but I'm pretty sure you can find this anywhere. Or any handheld vacuum for that matter. Got a little switch. It's got this nozzle that comes out. Get in the crevices there. And, yeah. The only bad thing about this is it has a horrible battery life, but it works. It was the cheapest one we could find. On to number 2. Now this, guys, is the real hot tip. Magic bullet. to picking up hair in the van. I found this through an Instagram ad, guys. Probably best purchase of December 2019. Alright, this here is what I call the hair roller. I don't know what it's really called, but I'm going to put the Amazon link below. The way you use this is you roll it on the sheets and it picks up all of the pet hair, a little bit of dirt, doesn't pick up sand very well, but hey, whatever, such is van life. This keeps us from having to wash the sheets as often as you typically would have to when a dog is sleeping in your bed. And it just makes every night feel a little less dirty. That was disgusting. Ew. Hey, quiet on the set.
She's trying to kill a fly. You know, she's a fly catcher. So we didn't specifically build in areas where Penelope stuff's gonna go. We pretty much were very selfish and decided to only build in stuff where our stuff's gonna go. So we had to improvise. On the back of the seat, we got this thing from IKEA that actually is supposed to go in a closet, I believe. And it's just got these pockets here. Woo! And here is where we keep her poop bags, her harness, some night lights, just in case we got to go outside at night, you know, for those late night diarrhea sessions. You know, her rough wear foot protection and an extra collar. And let me direct your attention up here to this hook. We have her leash hanging, and this is also prime location right as you open the door. So in case you gotta, you know, slap a leash on her for those late night diarrhea sessions, here it is.
To be clear, she's only had one late night diarrhea session in the whole time we've been living in this van. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. She's had a few late night potties, but nothing has been in the middle of the night. Regardless, prime location to keep her things stored. It's out of the way, but it's still handy, and the back of the seat wasn't being used for anything anyway. Now, Penelope's favorite feature, her bed. It's quite dirty and gross right now, but she's very, very attached to us. We don't have a third seat in the van or a bucket seat, so we needed to find a way for her to be up here with us. Enter this Chuck It bed. It's a travel bed, essentially. It's got like sleeping bag material on one side and like soft material on the other. Super easy to just plop into any space. We've washed it already twice before, and it's maintained its quality, I guess. It's easy to shake off. Penelope really likes it, and it keeps her from having to just lay on this bare floor. And yeah. Now, Penelope's a little small for her breed, but girlfriend can eat, and she eats a lot without putting on any weight. Anyway, where I'm going is, for her food, we have to buy the big 40-pound bags of food in order to not be running to the store like every other week. That obviously causes a bit of an issue in our tiny van and finding the space for it. Luckily, we have these bins here, and we had some space in the bins. We store that 40-pound bag inside one of these bins. That helps us keep it from potentially spilling over, and it keeps her from sniffing it out and trying to get to the bag. And I believe it probably keeps it a little bit more fresh because it's inside a sealed container. If you're looking to add a second pet to your vehicle, this is a good way to do it. This is where we put her dog food. Now, Penelope is very food driven. Highly, highly food driven. She would 100% get into her food if it was stored anywhere within sight where she could climb up and grab it. Right? And it's dinner time. What a great time to pull out your din-dins. but quiet on the set for a moment, please. Okay, I think we're gonna have to feed her. Let's feed her. Okay. We keep her food in here, as well as a separate food bowl that she uses for her food, instead of using the same water bowl, so that way we don't have to empty out her water every time it's ready, every time she's ready to eat. And it stays up here really well. We hit bumpy roads and it's never fallen out, so safe and secure. Excuse me, you're talking about your collar. So this is Penelope's everyday collar that actually we made ourselves. We wanted something that was going to be waterproof and a color that we liked, and that was going to have this particular kind of buckle. We would have been fine with any belt buckle, any buckle style, but these Cobra buckles are actually really secure and won't come loose if they pull too hard on the ring here. Now, we do have more materials to make more collars, so if you like this collar and you're interested in having one made for your own dog, we would be more than happy to make one for you guys. Just send us a message, send us your dog's neck size around their neck, make sure to leave it a little bit loose because you don't want it too tight around their neck, and we will make one for you. Now this little number is my jacket. Just kidding. It's Penelope's jacket, and she loves it, huh? You love it. Now, we're currently in the desert and it's quite toasty, so she does not need her jacket. However, when we first started our van life trip, we were in Colorado and the nights got very, very cold, and there was nothing that Penelope loved more than a warm jacket that she could wear while she was out running, and it didn't limit her from being able to be outside when it was cold. She wants it on even though it's so hot. Now, I know not all dogs get cold that easily. In fact, some prefer the cold, but Penelope has short hair.
So as you can see, the bed, it's about 3.5 feet high, and Penelope is about 2 feet high. So that's a big jump for a dog of her abilities, even though she can make this jump and we've seen her do it before. But after a long day of hiking, oh my god, she's so tired sometimes. She goes like this. She goes one foot at a time, one paw at a time. Oh, and then gets up here and then looks back at you, and then goes,
Go jump up there.
oh. So,
oh, careful.
what I'm getting, I hope you pick it up what I'm putting down here. Sorry for the accent, that was weird. What was I gonna say? The fridge. The fridge here is a good step to have for the bed. Not only for the humans, but for the dog.
She might be 20% bunny, right? So traveling in national parks with a dog is incredibly difficult. Most national parks limit dog access to paved roads, occasionally some paved trails, and in the instance that there is a gravel road that a car can access, a dog is allowed on that road, but must stay within a certain number of yards from your car. In this case, in this national park that we're at, there is a gravel road that allows camping. So this is where we are for the night. There's no other cars coming down this road. It's a dead-end road. Penelope technically should be on a leash, but we feel comfortable that she's going to stay close to us. And plus, we have their handy-dandy wireless leash. We get to smell Penelope's farts and Evan's farts. I didn't mean for there to be such a pause in between.
This video is about how we live with our dogs. Dog.
We only have one right now.
Dog.
This helps us. I had it and then the fly threw me off.
What happened to your ears? Where'd they go? Okay.
This buckle design.
So if we're going on a bumpy road or Nellie's over here slapping around her mouth in her bowl, what are you doing? No more eating sticks. Did you hear me? No more eating sticks. I'm tired of cleaning up your stick throw up. Drop it. Come on. Stop chewing sticks. Don't even look at them.